Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Being Real. Today I'm just going to share with you three things that I believe are killing your mental health and pulling you back from pure joy and happiness. Like my other videos, I'm going to make this very relatable, and I know a lot of you in the comment section from my past videos and from Instagram have wanted me to cover this topic on mental health. So I'm super happy to be here and happy to just share with you these 3 points that I think will help you be happier and won't pull you from mental stress. Have you ever noticed that stress doesn't come from what's happening right now, but from what might or could happen in the future? I'm going to share with you a little story. I used to overthink. I used to stress about conversations that could possibly happen. I would stress about future grades, getting a job, all this type of stuff that we stress about daily. We're in a constant stress, a constant battle. And I used to battle with this a lot. I remember I used to walk in the corridor and see people talking and assume they were having a conversation about me. That sounds ridiculous. But that's because I kept myself on edge. I allowed myself to overthink and to just never be present in the real moment. So, my first point that I'm going to make is not stressing about the future. A lot of the times we look forward into the future thinking, what do we have to do? What's on our to do list? But yet, nothing is determined, nothing is set. We have to be present in where we are at that current time. Moving on with that, I truly believe there's a sense of freedom, a sense of peace that comes with just being present in the moment. And I know I touched up on this in my last video that because I truly believe that you are where you're supposed to be. Right now, making this video, I'm supposed to be here. And I hope that when you reach out in the comments that we can engage and send me ideas of how I can better my videos and what topics you would like for me to cover. This is just another friendly reminder that you need to be present in the moment. Don't allow yourself to stress over the future. My confidence comes from Christ. That is where I place my confidence, knowing that whatever is set for me in the future has already been planned. All I do is seek Him, and I feel like that gives me a reassurance that I need to know that my future is set in stone and I can only trust in Him. So God's got you. Relax. He's got you. Now, my second point is external validation. I'm going to share a personal story where, when in high school, I would seek validation from other people, people around me, to feel full or feel fulfilled in myself. I would look around and see if someone said I was achieving, I was winning in this, or people saw what I was winning in. That gave me the validation that I needed. But I truly believe that that can't sustain you. That only drains you. Seeking validation only drains you more and more over time because I feel like if you are grounded in yourself, if you are able to not have to rely on an opinion to be true to yourself, I believe you'll be free from the shackles of seeking validation. Now, when I began to feel a sense of freedom was when I realized that life's too short to always stress and please other people. A lot of times we want to do things so that people can give us praise, people can give us a certain social status. And I was a victim of this myself. I did certain things to get validation from other people. But I want to let you know that at the end of the day, we all die. At the end of the day, a time will come when we will look back and see what we've done in our life. We'll get old, we'll grow old. So I encourage you to step outside your comfort zone. Feel free, be confident in yourself. And with that confidence comes with taking risks, doing something out of the norm. There's a sense of freedom with that. The pain of regret is not as measurable to the pain of failure because regret stays forever, but failure, you can learn from it and grow and attack different things. That's where the growth is. So I believe when you can truly be confident and grounded in yourself, it's you versus you. That's when there's a freedom that is not measurable or measured to someone's standard. So I encourage you, if you want to improve your mental health or feel more free in life and give yourself a sense of joy and peace, I encourage you to not seek external validation. Now, the third point I'm going to make is seeking perfection. I believe that no one can be perfect and no one is perfect. I know I'm not perfect myself. There came a point in time where everything had to be perfect. My routine schedule had to be perfect. The session I was hitting in the gym had to be perfect. My grades had to be perfect. And even my walk with Christ had to be perfect. I tried to set a standard for myself that to be righteous and to be holy, I had to not make any mistakes or give in to lust or give in to temptation and sin. But I was wrong. I truly believe that seeking perfection, there's no measure to perfection. You'll never be perfect. We all make mistakes, and it's naturally normal. This morning, I woke up late. I'm not gonna lie. I should have woken up at 6, but I had to sleep in. It's a long day. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Anyways, my main point is you can't be perfect. Nothing's perfect. But what really helps is the mindset, the shift of mindset from a long term, it's now or never mindset to we can make mistakes. Allow yourself to fail and make mistakes. No successful person made zero mistakes. That's impossible. You have to go through failures in order to learn and grow. And I believe that's the sequence of life. Failing is inevitable. You always fail at something, but I believe it's best to try. Now, where this links in with mental health is that I believe when you have the mindset that I'm growing and I'm progressing instead of chasing perfection, I believe that allowing yourself and giving yourself grace to failure gives you a sense of comfort in yourself, knowing that you are able to make those mistakes. Because at the end of the day, like I said, no one is perfect. And I believe that God just gives us gifts and talents that we need to explore. And life is a constant, I feel like life is a constant battle with hurdles that come across the way. And it's like a 100-meter race in the final Olympics. You see Usain Bolt, he had to go through some failures, I'm sure. He had to get some rejections. I think of Michael Jordan. I ain't gonna lie, Michael Jordan's one of my best players. This might make me lose subscribers, but okay, let me not say. But between LeBron and Michael Jordan, who do y'all think is better between LeBron and Michael Jordan? LeBron, Stephen Curry, bro, get out of here. Michael Jordan. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I don't know because I don't want to lose subscribers. So I'm not gonna say who I think is a better basketball player. But anyways, my point is you gotta allow yourself to be able to fail. You gotta allow yourself and give yourself grace. Give yourself some grace, knowing that you failed, but it's the getting back up. There's a Bible verse I was looking at that says a man will fall 7 times, but he'll get up 8 times. Y'all heard that one? It's a bar. It's a bar. Yeah, it's a tough one. Huh? It's a tough one. Yeah, it is. Let me lock in. But the main point is we all fail, we all fall. It's like a hurdle. I use the analogy of an Olympic race that as you're jumping over the hurdle, you may trip up, you may slip up, but that allows you to have the conscious and learn lessons to help you propel yourself to the next race, to be able to elevate yourself to do better in the next race you take part in. And take it from me, as someone who chased perfection, chased the image, chased trying to be perfect in other people's eyes, I was more stressed. It was like running a race and I could never see or touch the finish line. And that's what I believe perfection is. As you're chasing that physique, as you're chasing those looks, as you're chasing that woman, that money, that job, that career path, whatever it is we're chasing, let's remember that failure is inevitable. these things of the earth come to pass. But at the end of the day, I truly believe the process, that's where the beauty is, that's where the enjoyment is the process of growth and growing, because that's where most of the beauty happens. So, my last point is that I just want you to feel a sense of freedom, a sense of freedom in this world. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, just a lot of things we come across in this life. But I truly believe once you allow yourself to have grace, while you forgive yourself and allow yourself to have a shift in mindset from being perfect to just being yourself. That's why I came up with this platform, Being Real. Hence the name Being Real. Being true to yourself and true to who you are. Authenticity is priceless. You were bought with a price and you were made with a price. That's what I truly believe, and my confidence comes from Christ. So I just encourage you right now just to be yourself, go out there, put yourself outside the comfort zone, and just walk in confidence. Walk in confidence. Life is too short to be stressed over these small material things. I believe there's so much more to life and there's so much more out there. So today I just encourage you to put yourself out there, give yourself grace. Let me know and share any ideas of any videos you'd like me to give you in the future. And I'm super grateful for those of you that took time to watch this video. God bless, stay safe, and being real. Yeah. Cut.